What's going on with the kid? Let's try this one more time. One more time. It's time to celebrate. Let me see. Let's try this one more time. All right, cool. Save. Let's get to Instagram. Post it on that Grammy Bammy. Whoa. I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. All right, let's get to it, gang. Let's get to it, man. I gotta start all over. My fault. My fault. You just hear Thelma and the unicorn in the back and shit. My fault. All right, cool. So we here. We here, gang. We here. My fault. Having technical difficulties. Y'all know me. I have a technical difficulty like every once in a while, which is pretty much every time I go live. It's crazy. I got to get it together. I need an audio engineer. It's usually audio. It's never the video. But again, it's your boy Long Lim Mosi, aka King Mosi. We back at again another video. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Today we're gonna get into it. Today we're gonna get straight into it. I did a long intro in the last video. I'm gonna cut it short this time. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, give me an algorithm. You can see my daughter dancing in the back, right behind me, right here. Dance fever, dance. But yeah, so we here. So essentially what I was saying was Grant Gilmore did a video that went kind of viral in the dance industry and outside the dance industry. And a lot of people had a lot of things to say. I did a reaction video to it, but I came from the perspective of an artist. As a person that's a choreographer and a dancer myself, I'm more so saying like, hey, fuck everybody. I shouldn't have cussed. That's crazy. F everybody. Do what you're going to do and believe in yourself because you are the only person that can get you to the next level. Nobody else can do that, right? Essentially, that's where I'm coming from. But there was a whole nother topic that I wasn't privy or wasn't in, a whole other conversation that happened amongst like. I'll let them do the explaining because I don't want to butcher it. Now, I'm gonna get my opinion. I'm gonna get my reaction, and I hope y'all do the same in the comments as well because this is a reciprocation type of thing. I say how I feel, you say how you feel, and guess what? We can either agree, disagree, whatever the case may be, or we don't have to. We can just enjoy the entertainment. You feel me? So let's go into this real quick and let's see what's going on. Boom. Yeah, this is the video right here. Bam.
So beyond that was whack and corny, the most concerning part about that so-called performance is that it is minstrelsy. I will argue that is a demonstration of how minstrelsy is still living in performance practices still to this day. Let's take a look. So a part of minstrelsy is that it is an over-exaggeration of African American features, movement, and the music that our ancestors played, because minstrelsy is being developed around the 1800s, or it is being developed in the 1800s, around the 1830s. There are many archetypes in the minstrelsy show format, one being buffoonery. And one of the points of minstrelsy is to have comic relief. So to have these over-exaggerated facial expressions and buffoonery movements are to grab the audience in and to reinforce this racial stereotype that Black people are inferior and that inferiority comes from our playfulness, our youthfulness, i.e. that is equated to dumbness or lacking of intelligence. And I would also argue what we're seeing in his performance is the archetypes of Black American women, the over exaggeration of using the hips and the buttocks as a way to accentuate what he doesn't have. So that's what makes it more in alignment with minstrelsy, that it's something that you don't have, but you're wishful that you had it, because white folks at the time in the 1830s are fascinated by Black Americans. They're fascinated by our music, by our dance, and by our bodies, by our skin, by our hair. And I think we can see that in that gentleman's performance.
Golden age of the Hollywood musical, Judy Garland.
When he walks down the street, folks will say, please to meet Mr. Franklin D. Roosevelt Jones.
So we see the over exaggerated facial expressions. We see the mockery and the lack of understanding, the lack of depth in the movement in order to do things from the Black American continuum, music and dance continuum, from the larger African diaspora continuum. We see that there is a lack, but yet a fascination and the hopes of recreating it, but it's superficial, it's shallow, and it perpetuates a very harmful racial stereotype that is how Black people dance, which in fact is not, because he got dragged on all social media by those of us who are actually living in our Blackness. So it was racist in its minstrelsy. That's it.
Yeah, man. Oh my God. She said a lot of things that I am not well researched on. So I'm gonna speak from someone who's just learning and someone who's putting two and two together. So I'm gonna speak to y'all in real time. You feel me? One of the things that I did, I agree with a lot of what she said, and I also tried to see a different perspective on other things that I may have disagreed with what she said. Truth be told, if I'm just looking at it, I don't think that they know exactly what they're doing. Black people, what's up, Sway? Let me see. Black people have the best rhythm. You know, I can't. Hey, look, man, brother, man. I can't look. Hey, come on now. But I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna speak from a different perspective again. I'm going to play not. I'm going to play a little bit of devil's advocate, but I'm not going to play devil's advocate because I know this can be harmful. So I'm going to give a full view. So what I think, I think they genuinely don't know, and I say they, I mean people like Grant Gilmore. They don't know exactly what they're doing. And when I say they don't know what they're doing, I don't think they understand that, like she said, mimicking Black people and the culture and trying to emulate it as how they see it, which can be quote unquote aggressive and hard hitting. It's, I just think that they see what they see and they copy what they see without having a full understanding of what's going on. Granted, just because you don't know the law doesn't mean you're not going to jail. So when I say that, it's like if you do a crime where you break the law and you go in front of the judge, you say, "Judge, I didn't know that was the law." The judge will say, "Good, now you know, but you still are going to get punished for your crime, or you're going to get sentenced, or you're going to get a citation, or you're going to get something," right? So in this sense, I just feel like maybe hopefully this was his way of understanding what he was doing. Because like I said, I be around white folks all the time. And if you in the dance world, we around a lot of white folks. We a lot around different people in general, whether it be white, Black, Hispanic, Brazilian, Chinese, Japanese, Russian, Ukrainian, like Israeli, like we around a lot of different people. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's so many cultures that's mixed in that when we see things and we get inspired and we like it, we tend to just jump in and do it without educating ourselves on where it comes from. Even when I remember it was a point in time where like Afro dance was a big thing in the dance community, and you seen everybody doing the guar. I can't even pronounce the shit. They was everybody was doing all that, and the people from that region who do that style and is of that culture, they were like, y'all don't even know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it. Trust me, I've been in that position to where I'm doing things and they be like, all right, cool, that ain't what it is, and that ain't where it's from, and that could be, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to say about that. Now, I have to agree with what Shorty's saying for the most part, because even when I see my friends dance who aren't black, who are emulating the culture and the style of black people, I tend to see the aggressiveness as well. You know what I'm saying? I correlate it to like when you see white rappers. Most white rappers that used to come out back in the day will rap hella fast. And it's like, that's cool and all, but like rap is more than just rapping fast and rapping hard and aggressive. There's some style, there's some swagger to it. There's a certain type of cadence, there's a flow. You know what I'm saying? And that's why for me personally, like Eminem can never be in my top 5. Not because he's white, just because like the way he raps is super aggressive. And it's like, dog, like, that's cool that you rhyming mayonnaise with making plays and on the days of Wednesdays, and like it's cool, but it's like you dig. So I definitely get what she's saying, but even for this, with the minstrelsy, this is something new to me. You know what I'm saying? I got the definition right. Well, she has it right here in her caption. Minstrelsy is a performance practice developed by white performers in the 1830s who fascinated about black American culture and customs, and was most popular form of entertainment well into the 20th century. It depicts black Americans as lazy, slow, and buffoonish, hypersexual, and angry. These harmful racial stereotypes continue today with white performances who are not committed to deep research and practice in black American art forms, and instead focus on shallow interpretation of the movement and music. These performances only reinforce these harmful racial stereotypes and reduce our dances to mockery and mimicry. And this and this is why I say, like, bro, there's so much nuance in the world, because I mean, you could say right here, white performers who are not committed to deep research and practice in black American art forms. It's like, yes, I understand that, but let's not say but. Let's say and. We don't know what information Grant has. We don't know who he's trained. I don't know who he's trained with. I don't know where he learned. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, to assume that he just picked it up from watching and not training with someone is kind of like, and mind you, I'm speaking right now. I'm speaking from ignorance because I don't know his training. I'm just giving nuance and clarity of what's going on. I'm seeing pop lock in places now. They pop lock even aggressive. Yeah, I swear they for sure do. Even though a lot of things that I see them do is aggressive. That's why, even in Crump, it's very much so in Crump. It's very much so in Crump. And Crump is not even a angry dance. You don't have to be angry to Crump. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyways, going back to this before I go into a rant on that. I think she hit some very valid points, and I feel like from this point on we should start to take note, and we should start being aware of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And just apply the knowledge and the research that we know all together collectively as a dance unit, as a dance industry. Now, for her to say that, I don't know who this young woman is. Let's go to her Instagram. Let's find out. Because I don't know if she's okay, all right, cool, boom. Now, I didn't know she was a dancer. I thought she was somebody speaking from the outside in. Now that I know that, these words are a little bit different. Because again, she's well, like she said, she's well researched and moving forward. And of course, I was going to I'm taking heed anyway because she's, you know, she's scaring folks. So I'm listening. I'm educating myself. But now it hits a little bit harder because she is a dancer. I usually I usually careful on when I listen to non-dancers speak because they don't know the art side of it. But again, she's a dancer. Now it's like boom, it hits 10 times harder than it did before. Oh, there it is. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. There it is. There it is. There you have it, folks. So what she's saying holds so much weight, even before I even knew she was a dancer and instructor, a teacher. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so now that I look at it and I have this information, I agree. There's a lot of this going on. There's a lot of minstrelsy going on in the dance world when it comes to dancers, especially white dancers. So yeah, I get what she's saying, and I think this is something that we should be aware of. And let me keep it all the way a band. Let me keep it all the way a band though, because it's like from what I see, and I could be completely wrong whatsoever. I think Grant is a part of the LGBTQ. If I'm missing something, I apologize. I think Grant is a part of that community. And from what I've seen, a lot of the non-black people who are in the LGBTQ community, they tend to pick up a lot of things from black women, whether it be the slang, whether it be the way they walk, how they talk, you know what I'm saying, the vocabulary, the language, the mannerisms. They pick up a lot from black women. And even the black male gays, you know what I'm saying? They pick up certain things from black women. But I think a lot of the LGBTQ, a lot of them niggas, a lot of that community, a lot of that is built by black women and gays. Now that story, I can't tell you specifics. I'm not in that community. I don't know. But I know from what I've been told from friends, family, and people who are in the ballroom scene, it comes from black men and women in the LGBTQ community. So yes, if Grant is in that, he's going to pick up that from them. Not saying he's right for doing it, because I look, hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's right for doing it, but at the same time, that's what they see, and I'll tell you right now, gay men and women kind of almost run the dance industry. That's another topic that I'm not getting into, but gay men, and it could be gay women or straight women, run the dance industry. If you know, you know. So I can see him picking up his mannerisms from that. And granted, is he right for doing it? I don't have a heaven or hell to send nobody to, but he gonna do what he gonna do. He gonna do exactly what he gonna do. Do I like it? Like, again, that's not my style. That's not my forte. I can appreciate something from a distance without being a part of it or without even enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's you. Do you over there. Sorry, baby, close the refrigerator, okay? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? I just gave you your food. Your food is over there. You got your plate. Go eat. Go eat. Go sit down. It's almost nap time. It's almost nap time. Granny did your hair looking like you can't touch nothing up here if you're gonna be up here. You already eating. Get that kiss. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. So So yeah, like I was saying, um, hey, Sway wild in the comments, bro. But yeah, like I said, the Zuri, I got a 2, almost 3 year old. She goes in the kitchen. She gets her own snacks. She gets her own milk. As you can see, she gets her own food. She kind of runs this house essentially. I just have to make sure she doesn't do anything crazy. That's it. That's all. That's all I do. That's my job. But back to this. Um, I just think a lot of people copy the LGBTQ plus community and black women. So what they see is what they do and may not understand. Even me as a heterosexual black man, like I've done some whacking in battles. I've done some voguing in battles, but I've also took classes and learned while I was in LA. You know what I'm saying? Like I also learned from Johnny Wax. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't seen him in a long time, but when I was in LA, we battled together. We talked all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they go by now, but that was my dog. You feel me? Like my dog. So I've learned a little bit of that. And then I have my brother Fabio, who's an Italian white guy. You know what I'm saying? He's in the ball scene. I believe he's in the House of Ninja as well. Heterosexual male in the ball scene. I got some of my information from him as well. So it's like there's so much information in nuance. Again, I can't really condemn anybody if I don't really know what their background is, but I also can say like I don't like it. I also can say I don't, it's not for me. But I also on the flip side of it, I can say that I agree with Miss Tasha. You know what I'm saying? I agree that there are people who I've seen actually do this. And I know for a fact that they're doing it because I know their background. I know how they train. I know what their mindset. I've sat in rooms with them. I've been around them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's a different. But overall, for this umbrella, like I agree with Tasha. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is, and especially when it comes to like the hypersexual and angry. The hypersexual and angry part is really where it's at. Like, they even when just pay attention, bro. Pay attention from now on. Wherever you watch it, pay attention. You will start to see the things that Tasha is talking about. Miss Tasha is talking about. Let's go to another video. It's on the same topic as this one. This is the one I was trying to look for when I did the live the first time, but I couldn't find it. I ended up finding it, and your boy had to save it. Okay, that's another topic. That's another topic within this topic, but let me see. Oh, I didn't save it. No, I swear I saved the video. You gotta be flipping, flopping, kidding me. Oh, no. I think it's on my home base dance page where I saved it. Let me see. Hold on. Give me 1 second, gang. Here comes the card. Ooh. All right, hold on, gang. It's on one of I got 7 Instagrams that I run, and I know it's on one of these. On my mama, it gotta be. Got to be the one to make it dance. Got to be the one that you forget. Got to be the one that you want so damn bad. Gotta be your everything. Hey, if you know that song, comment that song right now. If you know that song, you got it for real. Maybe I cannot find it. And that is my bad, gang. If I can't find this, I did a disservice to y'all right now. I'm telling you this right now. If I can't find this, I did a disservice. Oh, I'm kind of pissed off. Because I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Oh. Well, I can't find it. So there's that. Oh my, I'm so pissed off. Let me go through the likes real quick, cause I know I liked it. Give me some time, gang. But like I was saying, anyways, I definitely agree with Miss Tasha is saying, and I do believe there is some nuance in between, and I do believe I don't believe there is a I don't believe there is a yes and no. I do believe in gray areas, and gray areas make the world go round. I will say that gray areas gives us a little bit more context, and it gives us a little bit more. Yeah. Oh man, I'm not finding this video, and I'm kind of upset. I'm not finding this video because. Oh man. Kind of pissing me off. I'm not gonna hold you, gang. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Did I put it in a different category? Did I put it in a workout category? So I put my saves in different category. Dance reactions, some videos just for audio, some workout. I got one for Islam here, and then yeah, and then the dance video. This is the dance one. This is the dance category. Why are you not in the dance category? Anyways, but y'all get the point, man. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. But this next video that I'm about to pull up, it kind of goes hand in hand with it, actually, with this conversation.
Dancer style dancers. Stop trying to mimic and make fun of voguers and whackers when you go against someone who actually vogues and who actually whacks. Stop doing it. Y'all did it in New York to Zenta. Last year, y'all did it to Riley. The year before that, y'all did it to Riley. Y'all done it to Starfire when she's back. Stop trying to mimic us. You will never be able to out-vogue a voguer. You will never be able to out-whack a whacker. And y'all never do this with any other style unless it's vulgar whacking. Y'all always try to mimic us. Y'all always try to do what we do while you're battling us. And it never looks good. Even when you win against us, y'all look the fucking fool. Come up with something else and stop trying to do our dance styles better than us when you never will be able to because none of y'all have the foundation for it. Okay? Let it go. It's old. Dear Red Bull.
Ah, that's so funny. I do not know this person, but I did see this video, and boom. As you can tell, they are in the ball community. Yeah. They're in that scene. I'm gonna mute that because I don't want to get. Hey, get out the cabinet. Get out the cabinet. Hey, get out the cabinet. Close it. Close it. No, give me that. Go sit down because you just had this snack. Boom. Let me get the name. I don't even want to pronounce that wrong, and I feel like I'm gonna walk a thin line here because I don't know what this words mean. I don't know what that word means. I know that's this person's name. I know that's his name. Okay, I see the pronouns right there. Man, you gotta God damn, I be stressed. Not gonna lie. I'm a fucking human. I be stressed. I be stressed trying to get it all together, figuring out everybody's fucking pronouns. Granted, am I gonna try? Yes, I am. But shit, just know I'm. It's a lot. So I don't understand what this word or this name is, and it to me it feels wrong to say it because I feel like I'm not in that world, so I'm not gonna say it. But him, okay, he has his feelings for saying this. Okay, I get it. You in the ballroom scene, bada boom, bada bang. Let's go back. Now, let's get back to the conversation itself, right? So, He's basically saying like, stop mimicking the dance because you can't do it. You don't got the foundation. You don't got the skill. You don't got the knowledge. You didn't do the research. You're not in the community. Stop doing it in these battles, especially at the dancer style Red Bull, because you get out there doing that bullshit. That's what he's saying. And overall, I agree with stop doing that bullshit. But as you can see my comment, you know I'm going to say something, gang. You know I'm going to say something, gang. You know I'm going to say something. So my comment was, this conversation is layered, because I believe everything is layered. But from my experience, it's used as a battle tactic. They do it in every style from what I've seen. But I'm open to being wrong and or seeing another point of view. I'm always open to being wrong and seeing another point of view, because why? I'm not the only person on this earth. I'm not always right. And there are billions of point of views. You dig what I'm saying? And he replied back, in my experience, this is a battle tactic too. I've seen it plenty of times. The only difference is when the person is mimicking their opponent, they're using the proper foundation of the style and that they're mimicking. That's the difference. People being willy-nilly trying to mimic what they think someone's foundation is and not knowing what their foundation is not a battle tactic. In my eyes, if anything, you're making an ASS. Making an ASS out of yourself, because you're not doing the foundation correctly. I'm all for mimicking people, but mimic them correctly. Otherwise, you look like a fool. And which I agree. When people mimic people, it's a hit or miss. You could be corny as hell, or you could be making somebody laugh. I said, yeah, I get that. But the whole point of mimicking someone is to try to make a mockery of the style and not necessarily saying, I know the foundation. I see where you're coming from. If it wasn't in a battle setting and just being disrespectful to the style, but a battle is a battle. So basically what I was saying was, if they were kind of like mocking the style and it wasn't in the battle, they were just like, being like, oh, they're gay or whatever, just kind of being hateful towards the style. Then I could see the point of like, stop, just cut it out, bro. Let it go. It's not for you. Stop. But in the battle setting, I see it. I see people make fun of people who pop. Like, I make fun of people who pop. Like, I won't say this. There's a style that I just cannot stand to watch. And every time I battle that style, I mimic it. And I know how to do the style. I know the foundation. I know the research. I did all that. Let me see. I can even give you another example. I'll pull it up right here. Give me 1 second. I'll pull it up. Zuri, be careful, baby. Be careful. Not Siri. God dang it. Let's see here. What that boy name is? This was like, I can give you an example. This was like the biggest this is like one of the biggest battles out there when it came to this. And I'm not gonna play the music per se. Yep. Loud as hell. I'm not gonna play the music. I just kind of want to get to the point. So this is Nelson. That's his name. This is Nelson mimicking Crump. This was a big talked about thing for a long time. He even did that. They even doing the underbite that Chaz got. They're acting like monkeys. The whole thing. Mimicking, popping. And Nelson went crazy, I ain't gonna lie. So this was a whole thing. So the whole point that I'm bringing this up is because he said, I don't see any other style mimicking any other style. Now, you would be wrong. You would be completely wrong, my guy, in saying that. Maybe you just haven't seen a lot of battles or been out to a bunch of different battles. Yes, baby. We're not going to play the Legos. We're going to play the Legos in a minute. Okay? She like, get off me. But, this is mimicking the Crump. Yes, baby. Yes. I'm not opening. Okay. Don't be sorry. It's all right. Now take it over there. Take it over there. I say no, and you know, my I say no, but my body says it's fucking crazy. What? Don't say that. She gets what she wants in this house. Damn it. But anyways, as you can see, they're mimicking Crump, calling it basically they saying it's look like a damn gorilla, look like a monkey, even doing the underbite. Sorry. God dang it. Why'd I do that? Even doing the underbite that Chaz has. You know, everybody know Chaz got an underbite. And it'd be, side note, everybody know Chaz got an underbite. It'd be cracking me up when I see crumpers and new crumpers. When they crump, they do the underbite. Like, don't do that. Chaz can't help that. Like, that's something that's just something that he was born with. All y'all mimicking that, like, it's crazy because you just, again, minstrelsy. Am I saying that right? I hope I'm saying that right. Minstrelsy. That. Exactly what Tasha. Zuri. You done woke your sister up. What's going on? Stop it. Minstrelsy. Exactly what Tasha was talking about. People just start mimicking stuff and don't even know where it come from. This man got an underbite that he can't help. He has an underbite that he can't help, and everybody who started crumbling, they went, especially people who not black, because I've seen it 1,000 of times. They do that when they end up talking like Chaz, like this. Like, why do y'all do that? That shit's weird as hell. But anyways, so yes, to Miss Tasha's point, there you have it. But to this point, yeah, no, people mock people all the time. Like that's nothing new. And again, I'll definitely agree with this point if it was they were being disrespectful or just even openly homophobic. You get what I'm saying? I could definitely see that. Like, all right, pack this motherfucker up, get him out of here. We get it. But mimicking somebody's style during a battle, bro, it's not. That's nothing to be. I don't think it's nothing to be head over heels for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's nothing to be. Let's start a conversation. Granted, it did start a conversation, and it's getting people agree. There are a lot of people in the comments who agree. Like even my boy Staccato. Shout out to Staccato. He says right here, I've always been against doing it in any style. It's tacky and not really an effective tactic. However, I will say dancer style format is probably the only special circumstance where doing this can tactically work. People don't care about how you look in dancer style. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. How do I scroll down? Oh, there you go. People don't care about how they look at dancer style. They're just trying to secure the win. It's no different than when a dancer who would never normally twerk in a battle decides to throw ass to get the crowd on their side. In conclusion, yes, this is stupid tactics, but in dancer style rules, people are not going to stop with the little edge it gives them for the crowd. So yes, again, I agree with Staccato. He's saying exactly the point. Yes, it might be tacky to do, but again, if it's a battle tactic, if you're getting the crowd on your side with that little bit of edge, that is considered a battle tactic. Like, that's the whole point of that. You're going to sway the crowd to like you. And hell, I even did it. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up for you. Oh, no. I don't think I got that in my, I don't think it's on. Yeah, I don't think Stan's posted that. I did it. I posted it on my page. I probably got the battle. I did a little bit of whacking and a little bit of voguing. Why? Because I know a little bit of whacking and I know a little bit of voguing. And ain't nobody gonna tell me that I can't do the little bit of information that I learned. That's why I say there's nuances in some things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to proclaim that I'm the best whacker in the world. I'm not going to claim that I'm the best voguer in the world. I'm not going to go to a ball and say I'm the best, and I'm not about to do all that. But I am going to show the little bit of knowledge that I do know. Let me see if I can find this video. I probably deleted it or it's probably on my other phone. Cause I needed space. Let me go to my archives because I know it's in my archives. I know it's in my archives. Okay, my youngest went back to sleep. Thank the Lord, cause she's something else. She is her daddy's daughter, for surely. Wait, did I archive it? Or is it still on my page? That might be still on my page. Cause I was battling in Salt Lake City, I was battling Hemi. Shout out to the guy, Hemi. It's my dog right there. This is so far back, dog. Like, what the hell? All right, so I don't see it. I must have taken it down because I overall I didn't like my rounds. To be completely honest, I didn't like my rounds. But I have it, and I was whacking. And matter of fact, I'll do it. I do you one even better. Watch this. Watch this. I do you one even better. I do you one even better. I'll pull it up when I battle Marie Poppins. Another look. Another battle tactic right there. I am a battle tactic guru. You feel me? If you want to win a battle without dancing, look, spin the bottle, point it at her, point it, everybody laugh. It breaks the, cause people already look at me like I'm intimidating for some strange reason, but it breaks the ice for me. Oh my God, I have my dermal piercing. Crazy. Yeah. Was it this round? Oh no, it was the next round. It was the next round. We can play the music. Mind you, I did not know this song. It was a poppin' song, so it was clearly in favor of Marie Poppins. But, you know, your boy went crazy. Concept, get your ass out the way. So you see, I'm getting into it right there. I was teasing it. A little bit of popping. Yes, come on. Yeah, boop. Mind you. Mind you, it's I'm mimicking it because I'm not a whacker or vulgar. You feel me? So I'm kind of mimicking it, but I'm doing it well enough to know it. And I know the foundation of that. But again, I'm playing on it as a battle tactic because I know Marie Poppins can whack. I know she can vogue. I know that. I'm playing into it. You feel me? Like, I don't know how to explain it. And granted, I was dog as shit. Hold on. I was dog walking this whole round. Like even with the duck walk, like my legs ain't strong enough to go all the way like down like they be doing. So I was kind of up a little bit. Whoa, you see it, the hip, like come on, But it's tasteful, and I'm like I said, I'm dogging shit right now. Then I start popping, mimicking her doing popping because she is a popper. Mind you, I'm not a popper, I'm a hip hop dancer, but I know how to pop because I learned it, I trained in it, but I'm also just mimicking her at the same time, so I'm not really trying to throw a popping around, you feel me? Like you see it, do the shamrock. popping, shamrock, She tried to go, I stop, get back to it. Yeah, whoa, yeah. Whoa, and then get back to what I was doing. Going crazy. Yeah, Marie Poppins go crazy. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. She go crazy. But yeah, like I think a lot of it is used as a battle tactic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say every single time is used as a battle tactic, but a lot of people, they try to use it as a battle tactic. Now, if they get disrespectful, like I said, I can't speak for any people that's getting disrespectful. You feel me? But yeah, shout out to this person. I don't want to say. I swear I don't want to say this because I don't know what that means. Because you know, like in the ballroom scene, certain names and certain things just be for them that you can't really say. So I don't know, but shout out to this person. Shout out for bringing awareness to it, because there are corny people who do corny shit and corny in battles. I definitely get it. So again, I'm rocking with how I feel about it also, but I'm also accepting and taking and listening to that perspective as well. So shout out to this man right here for bringing this to attention. You feel me? Where we at? Where we at? Bada boom, bada bam. Sway goods. But yeah, let's go to the next video, man. Let's get to the next video. And this is another point that I want to make. So this was by Robert Hoffman. If y'all don't know Rob Hoffman, he was in one of the greatest dance movies ever. Why did I forget? You Got Served. What the hell? What the hell, Leon? He was at You Got Served. A friend of mine, I'm talking about, he was on Wild 'N Out for some time. And he posted a video to me that makes so much sense. And it was something along the lines of what I was saying in the last video as well.
I don't know if the dance industry's gotten a lot more chatty recently or if the algorithm's throwing me in deep. I don't know. But I think I'm going to start saying stuff like this a bit more frequently. Fuck what literally anyone tells you about dance. Absolutely. Not a single person, no OG, no authority, no performer, no teacher. No matter what anyone says, your opinion has to come first. Otherwise, you're just subject to whoever happens to teach you first or whoever happens to articulate them as the most authority. That makes no fucking sense. I don't care what art you do. You first have to have your opinion and your goals. Then you should take from a lot of different people. But at no point should you ever drop your guard on, do I like what this is doing to my evolution as an artist? Otherwise, all you are is just like a really, really experienced student mirror, or largely a mirror of whoever happens to be teaching you. You can change any dance to any way you want, and you've committed no sin, and you are subject to no one's lecture.
I'm gonna pause it there because I don't believe that. Shout out to Rob though. Shout out to my guy. You know what I'm saying? He said he made a lot of great points in saying like, fuck how when anybody tries to tell you about dance, but then there is some type of, it's a tight rope you gotta walk, because in order for me personally, my opinion, I feel like in order for you to get to that point, you have to study the foundation of whatever you're learning first. The foundation is always going to be the foundation. The foundation is always going to be the foundation. There's foundational moves that we all agree on, that these are the foundational moves for every style. Once you get the foundation, You leave. You become less of a. When you're dancing, you become less of a student and more of an artist. So yes, he's gonna get later on into how he learned popping. He said he took popping and he made. I'll just let him see if I get.
You can combine styles. You can do one style
And I combine styles. If you know me, I combine all type of styles.
in a lesser way than the style is generally promoted because something about that is how you want to do it. I've listened to many people who are like OGs and technicians and specialists of popping and stuff like that, but I never, ever did popping any other way than how I wanted to. I saw it. I repeated it. I did it. I did it to the point where it was interesting to watch. I got paid money to do that. I still had interest in learning more things that could make it look better, but at no point was I like, oh, that's how I have to do it? Absolutely.
And that's how we got gentrification, folks. Oh my God, how ironic it is a white person saying this. Yes, and that's how we got to gentrification, man. Look, let me tell you. Shout out to Rob though, because what he's saying, like I said, to me, all jokes aside, what he's saying is correct after a certain point. Now, Rob is a different story because I can say right now that as a white male, he's tall as shit. Rob's like 6'3", 6'4". He's tall as shit. As a white male in the industry who can dance, you probably can get a little bit further than the average person. You know, so his story might be a little bit different. And he can act. So his story might be a little bit different when it comes to just do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know where that comes from. And a lot of people will say that stems from just being a white male in America. You know, you kind of have the upper hand on a lot of things. But that's another conversation that I'm not going to get deep into. But it does play a part in this. I definitely agree with what he says when he says, learn what you need to learn and move forward. And if people don't like it, so what? Essentially, that's what he's saying. So what? But again, he's missing the part where he actually learned the foundation and got good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he said he saw it, he learned it, and then he did what he repeated it. But he was actually around certain people who know what they're talking about. He was involved in the culture. He was involved in a lot of things. It kind of reminds me of another white dude, Farside. You know what I'm saying? Farside popping, and then he was in the turf scene. He was around a lot of turfers. He was in the culture. He was outside. You dig what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of stories of Farside being around. And he learned it and took it and applied it to what he does. We can't skip that point of they went to the root of where they learned it from. We can't. Well, okay, what I'm trying to say is they went and got it from the real. Okay, these lights. Hold the hell on. We can't push away from the fact that Rob went and learned from the OGs. Rob went and learned from the people that was in the scene. Rob went and got the information and he applied it and moved forward. Yeah, you can do that. But you just can't jump into something and just take whatever you want and then manipulate it to something and then call it something else. That's not how that works in any dance style, in anything in general, culture, whatever, because that's how we get minstrelsy or whatever. I gotta look that up more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just do that. And then we get the issue with Grant Gilmore. And granted, I don't even know if the other person that I was just talking about was black. They look more Latino from what I can see. But it's just, hey man, y'all can put it together how y'all want to put it together. But let's read his caption. When you choose a teacher or hire for choreography, then of course you need to do as you're told. Train in the way you have agreed to partake in, but never assume anyone's wisdom or opinion to be final. Nobody's point of view. Okay, so, okay.
Absolutely not. And yes, I encountered a whole lot of true school people and gatekeepers along the way, and fuck all of them. You know, I didn't waste my time in conflict with them, but I can assure you that quietly, you know, I wasn't exactly avoiding allowing or watching as they got what was coming for them, which was nothing. You know what I mean? Being a historian is fine. Being a historian and a disciplinarian at the same time, it's art.
And that's where I agree with him. It's one thing to be a historian, another thing to be a historian and a disciplinarian. It doesn't work when in art. It doesn't work in art. You know, most of the some of the best things, and granted, I'm having two different conversations. If y'all not with me, y'all not with me, that's cool. But I'm having two different conversations. One is a racial conversation. Another one is an art conversation. And I've been having two conversations since I started this live when we started talking about minstrelsy. Two conversations. Granted, a lot of people not gonna understand where I'm coming from. I'm used to that. I'm used to people not understanding me because I'm having two different conversations. One is probably in my head, the other one is in the world. But that's okay. If you get it, you get it. Again, I don't think anybody is wrong for having these feelings, but I do think a lot of this is nuance. You know what I'm saying? A lot of there's some nuance to this. You know, granted, he's having an artist conversation. This is the art conversation. This is not a black and white conversation, or a racial conversation. Even though it does apply, it can apply. Rob is having an art conversation. When you learn something and you like something, you learn the foundation and you push forward, you do with that as you please. Because that's how you become an artist. I'm sure Basquiat learned how to paint in the lines. I'm sure he learned how to paint shapes and I'm sure Basquiat learned how to learn composition. But then also he went and did exactly what he wanted to do. A Basquiat painting is a Basquiat painting. You can, soon as you see it, you know what that is. It's so recognizable. And if Basquiat didn't break the rules, if he didn't bend the rules, if he didn't apply what he learned and say, you know what, I'm going to do it this way, then he wouldn't be who he is. So the art conversation that we having with dance is like, yeah, learn it, get the foundation, and then bend the rules a little bit, break them, see what works for you, because that's when you become the art. There's a billion fucking people that know how to paint in the lines. My second grader, 2-year-old in there, well, not really, because she do whatever she wants to. Are you eating those cookies? Exhibit A. She does what she wants. She does what she wants in this house. It is what it is. But again, Rob is having an art conversation. Let's go ahead and finish the video real quick.
It's art. Art. It's art. You might be able to tell I have a little rage about that. And if anything else, just keep this in mind. Like, never call yourself a this dancer or that dancer. Just, I'm a dancer. I dance. Don't get lost in those conversations. And all of a sudden they think you're obligated to their rules and their, fuck out of here. I'm a dancer. I don't know.
And that's one thing that I agree with, because I've been saying that about myself. A lot of people ask me, what style do you do? And at first I would label myself as a hip hop dancer. But then you see me in battles and I'm doing popping, or you see me in battles and I'm doing tutting, or you see me in battles and I'm crumping, or you see me in battles and I'm turf dancing, or you see me in battles and I'm house dancing. Like, dog, I'm a fucking dancer, bro. I don't know how to tell you. I learn what I learned. I like what I like. I learn the foundation. I learn from the people, and I learn from the people who's in the culture deeply, the historians, and I take it and do it as my own. And I apply it in battles, as you can see, the one with Marie Poppins. Like, all these conversations go hand in hand, but again, there's... what's up, baby? Did you... Come here. Come here. Ooh! shot it crawl with a whole wild he go much to call up in the ocean. Oh, like a 18-wheeler. That whole fine, but that hoe, she licking. She soaking wet. She licking. She soaking wet. I say, shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. Anyways, but let's finish what he was saying. But never assume anyone's wisdoms or opinion to be final. Nobody's point of view on how to move or more importantly, okay, your personal art is more important than your own opinion. You are not obligated to a history lesson about one art or the other. That's completely impractical regardless. Barely a single ballet, what the hell? Barely a single ballet dancer today has any idea where the art came from or what cultural movement meaning about it. Dancing is free, education or purest performance style is optional. Now, I will disagree. I think majority of the ballet dancers know their history. I think ballet is probably the one style that you have to know that shit. Cool. He made a great point with that. But again, like I said, all of this goes hand in hand, bro. These conversations need to be had. And it's cool. Do I got time for one more video? I do wanna play this video. I do want to play this video because Cat Williams outside wilding, boy. Hey, Cat Williams can do whatever he wants. I've seen Cat Williams shoot 4 to 5 threes in a row with lethal shooter. I've seen Cat Williams almost run a 4-5 at damn near 45 years old, and now I see Cat Williams in the club hitting the bruck up. I've seen it all. Cat, I will never, ever, ever call you a liar. Cat Williams will never be called a liar in my eyes. Look at the nigga in the club. he in the club dancing. You should be telling jokes. When's the next special? I don't want to see you in the club pop, locking, and dropping. I don't. I genuinely don't, Cat Williams. Get it together, sir. Let me stop. Nah, I'm just playing. This OG Ghost. If y'all don't know Ghost, then you don't know Bruck Up. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you don't know Ghost, you don't know Bruck Up. You better go tap in with Ghost. You can go check him out on Unfriendly Ghost on Instagram. Dude is a legend. Dude is a god. And when I say God, I mean GAWD. I don't mean actual. You know what I'm saying? No blasphemy here. But dude is a legend. Dude is really like that. And as you can tell, he's still going in. You feel me? He just looked like Cat Williams. I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw the video, I was like, bro, I know that ain't Cat Williams. I know I was on the Explorer page. And I said, I know for a fact that's not Cat. But I thought it was because Cat is on this. He is on this. I've done anything and everything, and I believe him because he has not been wrong. So if Cat Williams was like, yeah, I was in New York and I was in the clubs and Jamaican music came on it and I broke it down and they call it Bruck Up. So ever since then, Bruck Up has been a thing. I will believe him. After seeing this video, I believe him. I'm just saying. Shout out to Ghost, man. Much love to Ghost. Legend. But also I don't know. This might be divine timing, but even this video right here is crazy to me. Stop doing this in battles. I don't like nothing about this shit. I don't like his shoes. I don't like his sweats. I don't like the way he walked out. I don't like his face. I don't like nothing about this battle. I don't like nothing. I don't like nothing about this shit. And another thing I don't like is don't touch me. Don't touch me in the battle. Don't lean on me, bro. Do not lean on me. What are you putting your heads in my... See, me, I'm pretty sure they knew each other. But me, I'm not in a battle. In a battle, don't touch me. Because if you touch me, I'm gonna touch you, and it ain't. You know what I'm saying? In a battle, we talking about in a battle. No real life fighting stuff in a battle. But yeah, I hate everything about this. I hate the walk. I hate the intimidation. I hate him trying to do a one-legged single stag in the air, leaning in, like falling on each other in the crowd. Like, dog, like what the fuck are you doing? You look stupid. And there's no other way to put it but you look stupid. I don't know. I don't know. Like, just dance. Just start off dancing. Like, what the hell is going on? Shiver me timbers. What's going on, Schmiegel? Girl, Zuri, put the fork back. Why do you have a fork? Why do you have a fork in a Fig Newton? What the hell's going on? Zuri, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Wow, I'm not liking what the hell he doing. Come here. Give me this. You don't need a fork for this, okay, baby? You can eat this with your hands. Look. Here. Your mama. How about that? Your mama. Your mama. Anyways. Don't ever do this shit again. Whoever you are out there dancing, you look drunk or high on something. Don't ever do this again. It looks crazy. You falling in the crowd. If I was the judge off rip, I'm voting for the other person. He could have had a horrible round. He could have did that motherfucker. He could have stood there and did a step clap. And because you did that goofy ass shit, I would have voted for him. Off the rip. Off the rip. Off the ripper slipper. And again, I don't like your shoes. I don't like the shoe sweat combination, bro. You got on. Oh my God, bro. What the fuck is that? And it got a heel on it. Like, look at you. Look at you. Look at you, bro. And I ain't trying to put you down because I want you to continue to dance. I want you to get better. Better than this. But this shit right here, we got to call out the bullshit when we see it. And this is bullshit. I don't like it. And y'all know, look, you know what? I'm going to end it on this note. He looks like a damn fool. It looks crazy. If you're ever in a battle and this is your battle tactic, throw it away. Throw it all the way away. Don't use it. Don't get out of people's face because then you look stupid like that. Now, we didn't fell back into the crowd. We didn't broke somebody's legs. Little girl in the front row crying. Her mama probably pissed off at us. Luckily, did we sign any goddamn slips to get in here? Huh? I'm just saying. Anyways, I hate it. Don't want to be a part of it. Stay away from stuff like this, especially if you want people to vote for you. It's your boy Long Live Mosi, a.k.a. King Mosi. We done a long live. We been here. We here. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. If you want me to talk about something, send me the video on Instagram. Long Live Mosi. That's my Instagram. LONGLIVEMOSI. You dig? Send me the videos, whether they're funny, whether it's controversial, whether it's whatever opinion, just let me know. Send it over to me. Your boy gonna talk about it, and we're gonna have a good time. You dig? Hello. I love y'all. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Zuri! I said Zuri! It is Zuri! It is Zuri! Hey! It is Zuri! It is Zuri!